Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Aisha, aka Lesh of Living Lesh, and I'm so excited that you're here watching this video. And if it's your first time here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button because you'll want to stay connected to everything going on Living Lesh. On this channel, I not only share videos like this one will be about fashion and shopping, but I also share beauty tips and reviews, travel vlogs, living your life, tips like that, and then soon you'll see a lot more about home. And of course, you can also check out my playlist, which features also my podcast, That Looks Life. So anything you find here, you could also find anywhere on my YouTube channel, as well as my other places, livinglesh.com, and on my socials, Living Lesh, on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, all of the above. But before we get into everything, I just want to again say I'm so glad you all are here. You've clicked on this video because you probably are an Amazon shopper, or you're someone who really likes to find those dupe pieces, and I hate saying the word dupe. We're going to call them luxury lookalikes. We're not going to use dupe a lot, so I'm getting talked about this. They're going to take this video down. Shh, we're not going to talk about dupes. Luxury lookalikes, or you're just looking to find those really good, high quality, high look pieces that don't break the bank. And everything on Living Lesh is about living your best life in luxury, but based off of your definition of luxury and of course your budget. So if you know anything about me, I love living the lavish life, but I also like holding on to some of my money. I don't like spending thousands of dollars. So Amazon is my go-to place for actually finding a lot of great high quality pieces that looks luxurious and look like high, designer finds that aren't actually quite as expensive. So I want to get into today and talk about some of the pieces I recently found, outfits I found, as well as some accessories that I found that went into just living that luxurious life. I even have something that's a home decor piece, and how I found them and how you can shop them and find them yourselves too. But of course, everything that you find talked about in this video is right in the caption where you can actually go and buy it yourself, and those links. So just look at those links. And of course, you can always check me out on Shop LTK, where I'm continuously sharing things before you actually see them on my YouTube channel. But without further ado, let's get into it. So I want to first talk about some of the outfits I actually found. So all of the outfits I'll be sharing are under 75 bucks. When I found them. So I will say that, sometimes on Amazon you find a lot of pieces that originally someone goes, oh, I found this for 40 bucks, but then like you go on again and it was like, now it's 50 bucks. So prices do change. So I will say I found them all under 75, definitely all under 100. A lot of them are a lot cheaper. Some of them did go up in prices. But the first outfit is actually the one I'm wearing right now. So this is a color blocked two-toned outfit. And I'm someone that works from home, and especially as we're going into the fall, I love those pieces that I can wear that you can work from home in them, but you can also just get up and run some errands, or, go apple picking or any of the fall festivities without actually having like too many things. That's the one thing about shopping budget friendly. You want to have outfits that are multi-purposed. So this outfit I did feel like was a luxurious looking outfit. It's this color blocked, very neutral toned, great for the fall. It has a tan color block as well as a white color block, which I felt like really goes well with my toned hair as well as just my skin tone. And I saw on other people, because I also saw some other people that I follow on Shop LTK as well as Instagram that got the outfit too in the same colors. And it looks good on a variety of different tones. So don't be like, you know what, I'm not her skin tone, this is not gonna look good on me. Try it out. Worst case scenario, you gotta return it. Returns now on Amazon are super easy nowadays. You literally just request a return, the reason why you don't want it, and you drop it off at like a Staples or a UPS nowadays. It's like super simple. But anyway, I really love how this feels. It's thick enough to be great for the fall, and even going in the winter, you can wear it under a coat, but it's not super thick where you feel like you're getting really hot, especially during the transitional time in the fall where it still has those warmer days. Like we just entered into September and all of a sudden decided to get 90 degrees in Pennsylvania. Not really sure why that's going on, but I still like, as it's getting cooler in the evenings, this is still an outfit I can wear on one of the warmer days that I can wear in the evening. I wouldn't wear it during the day in the 90s, but I'm just saying, I can wear this inside with the air conditioning, go out in the cooler days and feel comfortable. I do like the length. So as you can kind of see from the video I just showed of the outfit, I'm 5'3", a little over 5'3". They say I'm 5'3 3/4". I'm 5'3". I'm not going to round up. But it comes down to my ankle, so it is a good length. Granted, I also have the waistband pulled up to around like a little bit over my belly button. So it does stretch, it does give you a lift where you can pull it up if you're on the shorter petite side like I am. And if on your taller side, if you sit it around the waist, it'll still reach down. So I did like this piece. It's a very good luxury looking piece. And I think this set was around the $40, $50 range. Not super expensive. And the quality's good. I've watched this a couple times already and I haven't seen any frizz. The white's keeping. I use OxyClean when I wash this, so it's not like fading and it's not connecting with other colors. This next outfit is actually one that I've seen a lot of people getting as well. And when I was wearing it, I actually went on a trip. I wore it to an event. And not only did I get like 10 plus compliments, I actually had two people who stopped me and asked me where I got it from. I was like on Amazon. They were like, well, what was it called? And I actually just shared my link. So in person, which never happens, I gave my link to be able to buy it. And then I went and checked my stats later and someone actually bought it. So it's a very popular piece because of how luxurious it looks. And again, it's a great transitional piece because of the fact that it is pants, but it is sleeveless, but you could put like a top underneath it or you can put a jacket over it. So it does come in a variety of colors. I got this one in a navy color. I just felt like the navy looked really luxe. It just looked very high quality and it was just a tone that I think worked really well. Some of the other colors I didn't feel like were great for me, but I think it's up to your preference. But I do like the mock neck kind of aspect of it. It buttons in the back super easy. The drawstrings are loose. It is stretchy. And it is, like I said, a great transitional fall piece because it's so airy. It's a very light kind of, I can't think of the name of the fabric right now, but it's a light fabric. It's very like, it moves. And the cinch on the top, it's loose enough that, I mean, it cinches to your body, but it's not like one of those tops that cinch in where it leaves marks because it's so tight. It is like stretchy. It's good. I love how it feels. I love how I feel in it. I love how it like follows the curves. And it is one that does wash well. I've been washing this on delicate cycle. I haven't put it in with regular, and it's still keeping. I put it in with regular cycle and I actually air dry it. So you want to treat it like a delicate piece of clothing. And this one was, I want to say, under 50 bucks. I think it was around the 40, 30 range when I purchased it. And I just love it. I mean, it was one of the ones I did an Amazon live on all of the pieces you're seeing in this video. So if you haven't actually checked out, here's a little, tangent. Make sure you go to my Amazon storefront. That's also linked below. You can see a lot of the lives I'm doing. The lives I usually do right when I get the products. So you can see kind of where they are. But not going too far away from this, that outfit was one of the most purchased outfits from the live. So I wouldn't say like, don't get this because everyone's buying it, but you can see how high quality it is. People aren't returning it. I didn't get a lot of returns on this because it's keeping so well and because it looks so great. And it actually was my favorite outfits to wear. It's actually in my my laundry room right now, ready to be washed again because I've been wearing it. It's great for date night. It's great for the beach too, because it's still like, in fall when you're going to the beach. It's so light that late night beach nights, it looks great. I've done date nights, I've done happy hour, I've done work. I could even just sit at home and wear it sometimes. I mean, it's that loose and comfortable, but still looks so great that you can kind of just wear it however you want. And then I got this sweater dress. As everyone knows, when it comes to the fall, one of the staples for fall are sweater dresses. And I got this one. This was probably one of the cheaper picks. And it is a thicker fabric. So if you're someone who's looking for a transitional piece, I wouldn't say this is a transitional piece to wear right now when it's still warm in the early parts of the fall. But as it gets to the later parts of the fall and it gets cooler, it is a great piece that you can kind of wear by itself. If you put some taller boots on, you wouldn't have to layer it. It hugs the curves, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it does really well with this belt. So one of the things, I'm going to share more about it later, but you can see in this outfit, I wore it with one of the belts that I also got off of Amazon. So you can wear it kind of like that. I love the turtleneck aspect of it. I love that the sleeves also cinch at the wrist on this outfit, on this dress, because a lot of times you get these sweater dresses and the sleeves are kind of floating all the way and you're constantly either like grabbing the sleeves, or if you're trying to do something, it's one of those hanging sleeves. It's just everywhere, and if you're eating it, it just does things. So I did like that about it. I mean, it's not one of those ones where if you're wearing bracelets, you're going to see them. I wear sometimes, well, I'm not wearing it right now, but I usually wear an Apple Watch. I put underneath, I just have to pull it back. Sometimes I put it over it. It still works. But it's thick, it's comfortable. I think it's also going to be great to wear in the winter. I probably wear this in the winter for like date nights or outfits. I wouldn't be like walking around in it, but you can put some legging on underneath this, you know, probably some, you know, black or even tan or some darker brown. I think a dark brown would look really good with this. You get a dark brown, which I'll also link below, a dark brown, you know, pair of leggings or faux leather leggings that would go really well with this outfit. Because it's so affordable, you can create luxury looks throughout the cold weather season and not have to worry about breaking the bank on that one. Now, this next dress is something that I decided to get because there's a big trend going on right now. Especially because I work from home, I'm always looking for things that like I can wear that are super cute, that I am comfortable wearing at home. But if I have to run out somewhere or like someone does a last minute happy hour invite, I don't have to go like, oh my gosh, now I have to get a dress. Because that's one of the worst things for me is if someone invites me out during the day or if I have to go out after work, sometimes it's just the aspect of having to get changed is like the thing that bothers me and the thing that often leads me to cancel and be like, oh, I can't go out. But anyway, I'm digressing again. So I got this dress. It is long. That's the only downfall of this dress, but it fits so well. I love how it just hugs the curves. I have to like find the right underpieces to go underneath it. Or just, you know, find something just kind of get rid of those creases. But because it hugs so well, it has this bodycon look, it makes it such a great looking piece. And the trend I'm talking about that I started talking about, you know, I go off on these tangents, it happens, is lounge dresses. Lounge dresses have become a big trend going into the cold weather season, where it's just people who love to wear dresses like myself. And if you're watching this, you may be a dress lover who just like, you know what, sometimes I don't feel like putting pants on because you don't want to put pants on. I love lounge dresses to wear around the house because I don't often like pants. I don't sleep in pants. I sleep in a lot of like nightgowns or like oversized shirts because I just don't like pants very often. And the majority of my closet is mostly like I have jeans and I have shorts and I do have some pants and I do have some skirts. But I do love a lot of, like the majority of my closet is dresses. So this dress I love. It's light, but it still has this thick, so it's again another great transitional piece. You can layer it. It just looks good. I could wear it out places if I want. I would have to wear it out in heels because it is a little longer. So it's great for taller people, but it's super long for anyone who I would say is average, as well as if you're petite or on the smaller side, it is going to drown you. So I either consider getting it hemmed, but wearing it around the house, I don't often find myself tripping around. Like it is easy to walk in without like, you know, tripping and falling. It is tight. So I will say it's not one of those ones that if you're a person who takes big strides, you're not going to take big strides in this dress. It's just not going to happen. But this one also comes in different colors. You don't have to get this tone. I like this tone because you can see with luxury looks, it's a lot about these neutral kind of, you know, calmer tones with luxury looks that look upscale without breaking the bank. So I kind of thought about the other tones. There was like a blue one I was really eyeballing to. It had that Tiffany blue. But I decided to go with this one and I'm loving it. I wear it for work. People like say how it looks nice, even though they can only just see this kind of frame, like what you can. And I can, you know, go pick up my son in it and people give me compliments like, oh, where are you going after picking up your son? And I'm like, absolutely nowhere. It's just comfortable to wear. That's where we are in life. Now this last clothing piece I actually got because people have been saying, oh, it's like Skims, the Skims dress, but you're not paying the Skims price. So, you know, we know that Skims are on the higher end price-wise side. I mean, it's we know who makes it. We don't have to say it. We don't have to talk about it much more, but we know it's pricey. But this dress, kind of like its purpose is to layer it. So it's definitely good for layering. And then because it has the slit, you can layer it with dresses that have slits. So I've layered this under another dress that had a slit. I just didn't want to show it here just because I forgot to take a picture of it and we're just at this point. But it is great for layering. The only thing I don't like about this dress is the straps aren't adjustable. So if you wear it under a dress where it also is strappy, that other strap is going to be loose and it's loose on me. I mean, I could go to my seamstress and have her turn the strap into one that I can adjust. That's easy to be done, but it just costs more money. But this dress, you know, in comparison to Skims, way different in price size. Or not price, well, price size. Price. I don't know why I said price size. But it's way different in price. You're going to pay a whole lot less. But you're not going to get all of the aspects that Skims offers. So if you're not really like, you know what, I need everything that this Skims dress has, go get the Skims dress. It's one to splurge on. Get those splurge-worthy pieces. But if you're just like, I just need a brown dress to layer that I really don't want to like break the bank on, get this one. I also like the fact that this dress can be worn by itself. It has that shimmer aspect to it. So if I put like a crop top on, which I did the one time, I put a white crop top over it and wore the dress as a piece with some booties. So I put some brown booties on, put a white crop top. I also wore it with white sneakers and a white crop top. I had a hoodie, white crop top that I wore it with. And I also think if I can get like a tan, I'm looking for a tan one, and get a tan hoodie crop top and wear it with some sneakers, and it's going to be great for the fall. So there's a majority of different ways that you can style this. So you can make it a layerable piece or make it one on your own, which I think gives that aspect of, even though it is on the more affordable side or cheaper side, it is one that does a lot without making you spend a lot of money. All right, let's get into this last piece, and those are the accessories. Well, before we get into the accessories, let me show you this home decor thing that I got. So it is a diffuser. I mean, when I said thing, like I don't know what it's called. So I got this diffuser, and it's for my office, and I'm not huge on diffusers, but the fact that this looks so luxe and I have a luxe office, it's just like something I wanted. So if you can kind of see in the background, my closet system's back there. It's in my closet system, but I got this. It was greatly affordable. It looks gorgeous, and my room smells fresh. I mean, I've had it up for about a good month now, and I still walk in the room and smell the difference. When I first put it out, it did like overtake the room, but I think it's like when you don't have something in your room, the scent takes over, then you eventually get used to it. But every time I leave, I come in, I can smell the difference. So I thought it was a great home buy. It definitely convinced me, like, okay, I can find luxury pieces. Like, I already knew I could find luxury looking pieces on Amazon for great prices, you know, in the fashion and beauty aspect, but I was a little hesitant when it comes to home things. So I like that. This is going to be like the introduction. Like, I found this piece. I'm definitely going to be buying more luxury looking pieces from Amazon, especially now that we're in our new home and I want to do like a lot of decor. So once I get into that decor mode, you're going to see a whole lot more. Again, which is another reason to subscribe to this channel, because then you'll be able to see all of it. Duh. But now let's talk about the accessories. So as I said earlier, we're going to come back to this belt. Now, you can see from looking at it what it looks like, but it's not that brand. So I found this and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like similar to my Gucci belt. So I have a black Gucci belt. I legit went to the Gucci store in the King of Prussia Mall and got a Gucci belt. And it was a great splurge, but I was not someone who was like, you know what, I'm going to go buy each one of these belts from Gucci in every single color, because I like my Gucci belt. I love how it looks. And I bought the black one, but I'm like, I can't have just the black one. But I was like, I couldn't convince myself to spend that much money on 3 different belts that look exactly the same. They're just in a different color. So when I found this, I was like, done. A whole lot more affordable than a Gucci belt. And you can see it's not the Gucci emblem, but from a quick glance, or if you're walking by and someone looks at it, they wouldn't be able to tell this is not a Gucci belt unless they're like staring at it and they know. So I do really like this belt. It's basically allowed me to get the brown belt without paying a Gucci price. So you're obviously not getting all the same aspects. You're not getting the quality, the same high quality from Gucci, but I've worn this multiple times. You can see I keep rolling it up. I keep it. It's not, didn't come in a bag to keep it, but it's doing really well. And the one thing I really like about this that you don't often get in Gucci belts, these notches actually go a whole lot further in than most belts do. So I'm actually able to wear this as a belt that gives me enough waistline, but I can put this around myself as you saw in the dress, but put it all the way up here, like right below my bust line, and actually cinch it all the way through and still find the dot. Because you can see it goes all the way up here to where, like, if it's actually right below my bust line, it's too tight. but at my waist it keeps tight, and then I can pull the belt line in so you can see the belt, the edge of it, which I can pull up, you can see it. I can actually hide this. So it's a great belt to style with a lot of pieces. It looks luxurious. It looks like that Lookalike thing, that Lookalike look, but it's super, super affordable. So again, like I said, it's linked below. So this was like a highlight of finding it, and it comes in other colors. So of course it came in black and it came in white. So I'm probably gonna go back and get the white one. I don't wear a lot of white things, so I'm kind of back and forth about getting the white one. I keep thinking like, oh, I'll just get the white one just to have it. Even with Amazon things that are super affordable doesn't mean you have to get them, but I'm going back and forth on it. We'll see. We'll see. The next accessory that I got was this bag. And again, we can kind of see what it's trying to model itself off of. I'm a fan of Dior. I don't have a lot of Dior pieces. I went actually to get a Dior tote bag from Neiman Marcus at one point, and because I ended up falling in love with the Chloe bag, I got the Chloe bag instead, and plus it was a lot more affordable at the time. I mean, I still a splurge piece, but finding this made me really happy because of the fact that I can kind of get this aspect of a Dior look without it being Dior, and without it looking too much like the word, the D-U-P-E. We don't say it out loud, but it's the Lookalike. It's a luxury Lookalike. So it's in black. You can open it up. It does. It's a great piece. And what's in here, I want to show you, is inside you get a lot of good pockets. So it is very spacious. I can fit a lot of things in here. It has a zipper. It has separate pocket areas. So you can have over here. You have the middle piece. You have over here. You have the zipper right in here. And then over here, there's another pocket on the internal piece. But as you can see, what I just took out is another strap. So we'll look at the strap that's on it first. So we have this strap that, you know, has that kind of, Dior does this with a lot of their things. They put the Dior name, but they usually have like this kind of aspect of it. So you can see how they kind of took the pattern and faded it out because they're trying to create that Lookalike look without making it too Lookalike look. But this strap itself comes off. It is adjustable. So I have it on the shorter side, but you can make it longer. So I'll show you how long that goes. It goes shorter. So we'll put that back on in a minute and I'll show you how that goes. But the other strap that it comes with is this one. So these just clip on. They got these little clips, clip it on each end. So you can create like more of a casual to date night luxury look. So this is more of a formal style versus the other one's a little bit more casual. So like when I'm going out for a date night, or if I'm wearing this as an accessory for a wedding guest, put this strap on. And it goes right in here. Great little look. So you can kind of see. Let me stand up a little bit. You got that. It looks cute. It's a good space. So it's like not really right under your shoulder. I hate when they have those. Like I hate when my bag's like that, but it's a good little piece. It has a firm bottom. And then of course, like I said, let me switch this back so you can see the length on the other one. This was probably the one piece that started, no, I'm not gonna say this probably was. This was the piece that started my shopping time for all of these purchases. Like I went on Amazon, I was like, I don't really need anything today. And I saw this and I'm like, oh, I have to get this. And I'm like, I'm not just gonna buy one thing. So I ended up buying a bunch of stuff, but this is what started it. So you can see with this one, it goes down to here about hip length. And then it adjusts all the way up. That's the longest. If you go all the way up to adjust it back, it goes down to about, oh, that's not all the way up. Goes to about where, a little bit to your side. So it kind of comes up a little bit, so you can kind of see the difference. So if you want it really short, you go with the more formal one, but this is more casual, so it becomes one that you could also cinch over, put it around. So versatile how to wear this. So I think it's a great buy. I love the quality of it. It just looks good. It allows me to wear it with different types of outfits because of the interchangeable straps. So great Amazon find, probably my favorite Amazon find from this, but I'm loving everything I found. So if this is your favorite, let me know. Again, everything is linked below. So the last little accessory I got, I honestly got it to match the bag. So I'm someone who will run out and usually use a wristlet and then just have my keys. And I've been using one that I got on travel. So I got this kind of little luxe looking keychain, I guess you want to call it. So you can see on the front that it has this luxury look, but if you get closer, it kind of has this car thing, which is probably the most like weird aspect of it. I'm like, and I was like, they could have put any symbol on here. But that's how you know it's a lookalike or a dupe of something, but yeah, that's how you know it's a lookalike of something. Or somewhere there is a designer piece that looks like this, and I cannot pinpoint it right now. And if you know, leave it in the comments. But there's probably a designer piece that looks like this that actually has the designer logo right here. And the brand that's selling this, or the company that's selling this, swapped it out, used the same look, but swapped it out and put this little icon right here. So on here, you can kind of open it up to take the pieces off. And of course, you see I haven't used it yet. It's been sitting there. I haven't just swapped the other thing. It's more because I'm lazy. Oh, it pushes in. I'm more lazy to swap it out, but I will swap it. These are like regular keychain things that you kind of push a thing in and slid it around. And then this one is actually one of those clasps. So in the purchase, it does come with the screwdriver you need to loosen this and to take it off. So eventually when I get to it, I'll swap this out. But I think it's cute. It just kind of creates this like luxury, oh, I'm taking my keys and I have my luxury keychain and my non-luxury car. But one day I will get my luxury car, and then I'll probably end up getting an actual luxury keychain, or I'll just use this one because at that point I have my luxury car. If you're paying attention to my keychain, then you've got different issues. That's where I am. But thank you all for being here and watching this video. If you're someone who loves to shop Amazon and you are looking to shop Amazon and find these kind of luxury lookalike pieces, what I always tell people to do, it's all about keyword shopping. So if you're looking for luxury dresses for women, type in luxury dresses for women, go on the filter side and change the price point, because you will get luxury brands. We know Amazon sells luxury brands. Same thing for handbags. I literally typed in luxury handbags for women, went and changed the price point to below $150 and found a bunch of them. And then you just have to take the time to scroll through. The one thing I will say to be careful of is there are vendors on Amazon who are selling those dupes. Like, it literally looks exactly like the designer pieces. And when you go in the description, it tells you not to order it from Amazon, but to find them on WhatsApp and order it. Be very careful of those. I haven't tried them. I just don't take the risk. Everything I purchase has Prime connected to it, meaning I know it's a verified vendor because it has Prime. It's coming from the warehouse, like they know it, but it's more of a lookalike, a luxury designer looking piece that's not a luxury designer. It's a luxury looking piece that's more affordable versus a dupe. So we are lookalikes here, or we're just, designer looks for less. But be careful of those ones that do have those, reach out to me on WhatsApp. Oftentimes they do disappear from those listings. So you'll see them one day, and that listing itself, if you actually buy it from on Amazon, sometimes the listing goes away, where like contacting them or finding information can be really hard. But if you're searching for things, it's all about the keywords. For the bag I found, luxury bag for women, change the price point. Did the same thing on it, belts, accessories, clothing, and I will keep doing it. So again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned. Everything I have is linked below in the description of this video. I love that you all came by. Watch some more of the videos, of course. And again, like I said, hit that subscribe button. But I will see you next time. Bye.